Cowboys fans, brace yourselves. The Dallas front office is cooking up some major moves that could shake the foundation of America's team. From a rising star potentially on the movie to a shocking veteran name on the trade block, we've got insider info on 4 massive trade rumors that are set to rock the NFL. Is a new look Cowboys roster on the horizon? Stick around, because what I'm about to reveal could change everything you thought you knew about the 2024 Dallas Cowboys. Let's dive in. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a diehard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. First up, let's talk about the young defensive end who's been turning heads since he was drafted in 2022, Sam Williams. Now, Williams has shown flashes of brilliance in his first 2 seasons with the Cowboys, but rumors are swirling that he might be on the move. Sources close to the team have indicated that several franchises have been inquiring about Williams' availability. The second-round pick out of Ole Miss has impressed with his speed off the edge and his ability to create pressure, but he's been stuck behind some established veterans on the depth chart. The Cowboys find themselves in an interesting position here. On one hand, Williams has shown tremendous potential and could develop into a star pass rusher. On the other hand, the team is stacked at defensive end, and they might be able to address other needs by moving Williams while his value is high. One team that's reportedly shown strong interest is the Atlanta Falcons. They're in desperate need of pass rush help, and Williams could step in as an immediate starter for them. The rumored compensation package includes a third-round pick and a veteran offensive lineman, which could help shore up the Cowboys' protection for Dak Prescott. But here's where it gets really interesting, folks. Multiple sources have indicated that the Cowboys aren't just fielding offers for Williams, they're actively shopping him. This suggests that the front office might have concerns we're not privy to, or they simply believe they can maximize his value in a trade right now. What do you think, Cowboys fans? Should Dallas hold on to Sam Williams and continue developing him, or is now the time to cash in? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on to our next big rumor, and this one's a potential blockbuster, folks. The Cowboys are reportedly in talks with the Chicago Bears about running back Khalil Herbert. Now, this one came out of left field, but when you dig into it, it starts to make a lot of sense. Herbert has been a productive back for the Bears, averaging over 5 yards per carry in his career so far. He's also shown ability as a receiver out of the backfield, which we know is crucial in Mike McCarthy's offense. The Cowboys have been searching for a reliable complement to Tony Pollard, and Herbert could be the perfect fit. The rumored deal would send Herbert to Dallas in exchange for a 4th-round pick and linebacker Jabril Cox. For the Bears, they get some much-needed draft capital and a young linebacker with potential. For the Cowboys, they get a dynamic running back who could form a lethal 1-2 punch with Pollard. But here's where we need to pump the brakes a bit. While Herbert would undoubtedly be an upgrade for the Cowboys' backfield, there are some concerns. He's had some injury issues in the past, and there's always the question of how a player will adapt to a new system. Additionally, the Cowboys have been linked to several running backs in the upcoming draft. Would trading for Herbert take them out of the running for a top rookie back? It's a delicate balance the front office needs to consider. Now, let's shift our focus to the offensive side of the ball, and a name that's been buzzing in Cowboys circles lately, Elijah Moore. The young wide receiver from the Cleveland Browns has reportedly caught the eye of the Dallas front office, and there's talk of a potential trade in the works. Moore, a 2nd-round pick in 2021, hasn't quite lived up to expectations in Cleveland. However, his skill set as a speedy slot receiver could be exactly what the Cowboys need to complement CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. The proposed deal would send Moore to Dallas in exchange for a fifth-round pick and cornerback Kelvin Joseph. For the Browns, they get a young corner with upside and some draft capital. For the Cowboys, they add a dynamic playmaker to their receiving core without breaking the bank. But here's where it gets complicated, Cowboys fans. Moore has had some issues with consistency and has publicly expressed frustration with his role in the past. Would he be able to fit into the Cowboys culture and accept whatever role he's given? That's a big question mark. Moreover, the Cowboys have several promising young receivers on the roster already. Would bringing in Moore stunt the development of players like Jalen Tolbert or Cavontae Turpin? It's a delicate balance that the coaching staff would need to manage carefully. Last, but certainly not least, we need to address the elephant in the room, the Demarcus Lawrence trade rumors. Now, I know what you're thinking. Tank, no way they'd trade him. But hear me out, because this rumor has some legs. Multiple sources have reported that the Cowboys have been fielding calls about Lawrence's availability. The veteran defensive end has been a cornerstone of the Dallas defense for years, but his cap hit is substantial, and the team might be looking to get younger at the position. The most intriguing rumor involves a potential trade with the New York Jets. The proposed deal would send Lawrence to New York in exchange for a second-round pick and offensive tackle, Mekhi Becton. For the Jets, they get a proven pass rusher to bolster their defense. For the Cowboys, they address their offensive line needs and free up cap space. But here's where it gets really interesting, folks. Some insiders are suggesting that this potential trade is part of a larger plan. The theory is that by moving Lawrence, the Cowboys would free up both cap space and playing time to make a run at a top-tier free agent edge rusher like Jadeveon Clowney or Yannick Ngakoue. It's a risky move, no doubt. Lawrence has been a leader on and off the field for Dallas, and his contributions go beyond just sack numbers. But if the Cowboys believe they can upgrade the position while also addressing other needs, it might be a risk worth taking. Now, it's important to remember that these are just rumors at this point. Nothing is set in stone, and the NFL landscape can change in the blink of an eye. But where there's smoke, there's often fire, and there's definitely a lot of smoke surrounding the Cowboys right now. What do you think about these potential moves, Cowboys fans? Which ones would you like to see happen? Which ones make you nervous? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Cowboys content. That's the end of today's video. I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked the video, please make sure to subscribe the channel for more upcoming videos.